Have you ever heard that ordinary metals like copper or lead can be transformed into gold? In ancient times, alchemists called this process transmutation. And behind it was a mysterious substance, the philosopher's stone. Let's uncover the fascinating secret of alchemy.
Alchemy was an ancient practice where ordinary metals, like copper or lead, were attempted to be transformed into gold. This process was known as the transmutation of metals. However, it was considered mysterious and supernatural. Alchemists regarded it as a divine art and sought the legendary philosopher's stone to achieve it. The process of making gold, according to alchemy. The method of making gold in alchemy was less scientific and more philosophical and spiritual. It involved the following principles. 1. The concept of transmutation. Alchemists believed that all metals were fundamentally the same and evolved over time. Ordinary metals, like iron or copper, were considered imperfect, while gold was seen as perfect. They thought that by purifying an imperfect metal, it could be transformed into gold. 2. The philosopher's stone. A mysterious substance believed to be essential for transforming ordinary metals into gold. It was considered the foundation of the great work, magnum opus. Its preparation involved stages like the black phase, nigredo, white phase, albedo, and red phase, rubedo. 3. The four elements and three principles. Alchemy used the four elements, earth, water, fire, air, and three principles, sulfur, mercury, salt, to purify metals. These processes held symbolic significance, representing spiritual purification and physical transformation. 4th, secrecy of the process. Alchemists kept their methods of making gold a closely guarded secret. Many texts describe these processes using complex symbols and metaphors, understood only by the initiated. Was gold making possible? From a scientific perspective, modern science confirms that it is impossible to create gold through ordinary chemical processes. Gold is a pure element, atomic number 79, and can only be created by altering its atomic structure. Modern attempts. In the 20th century, efforts were made to create gold using nuclear physics. Techniques like nuclear reactors and particle accelerators successfully converted mercury, Hg, into gold. However, this process is highly expensive and complex. The true significance of alchemy. In alchemy, the creation of gold was a metaphor. The actual goal was to teach purification of the soul. Just as metals are purified to become gold, the soul must be cleansed of sins and flaws. The quest for knowledge. The pursuit of gold symbolized the search for knowledge and truth. Transcending limitations. Alchemy taught that perseverance, patience, and self-belief could make the impossible possible. Stories of famous alchemists, one Jabir ibn Hayyan Geber, conducted numerous chemical experiments and developed methods for purifying metals. 2. Nicolas Flamel. Legend says he discovered the philosopher's stone and succeeded in transforming base metals into gold. 3rd Paracelsus. Applied alchemy to medicine and developed medicinal techniques. Alchemy in Indian tradition. In Indian tradition, alchemy was known as Rasa Vidya or Rasa Shastra. It also involved purifying metals and creating Amrita elixir. Indian texts gave special importance to mercury, Parad. First, Parad science. Indian sages and Ayurveda practitioners used mercury for medicine and metal purification. 2. The quest for Amrita. The concept of Amrita, elixir of immortality, is part of Indian alchemy and symbolizes eternal life. Conclusion. In alchemy, making gold was more than a physical process. It symbolized spiritual growth. It teaches us that do not just strive to change the outer world, work on purifying your soul. Patience and effort can solve even the most challenging problems. The search for knowledge, faith, and truth makes one truly great. The idea of making gold was not just about transforming metals, but about purifying and evolving the soul. With patience and hard work, everything is possible. See you in the next video with more interesting topics.